I saw two things. I wasn't too sure about the second one. This one I'm sure of. I saw an image of the ship that you saw a vision of previously, the Icebreaker ship, and I saw the ship's bow ramming into the ice. But the ice pack was extremely well packed. There was a great hindrance in getting through it, and the ship would just come to a complete stop at some point in the process. And then, I could see the captain, trying to convince, the captain's order was to back it up and throw it in full and just ram it, at full tilt ahead. And then of course everybody was, can the infrastructure of the ship take this? Can it handle it? Will it just break? Will it just, damage a ship or break the ship or whatever? And I saw it hit again, and this time it made progress, and went for a little while, then it got stopped in the same process again, back it up and slam it forward. So, my perception is that it's going to require an enormous amount of faith that we have the ability to break through these hindrances, and we have what we need to break through, but it's not going to be easy. Yeah. There's going to be times of progress, and there's going to be times we're stopped, we're stuck, and we gotta back it up. And whatever that means, maybe reevaluate, go back into prayer, figure, and recalculate, and throw the throttle down full speed ahead again, and then hit it again. So that's kind of the impression that I got from
bless the Lord.
The vision. I don't know. I've seen this before. I saw it again very clearly, and I oftentimes not quite sure why. There's nothing to forget, but I saw a mushroom cloud, as in a nuclear mushroom cloud, and kind of surprised me. I'm not quite sure the nature of that image, but I've seen it before. And
this one was,
of course, it concerns me quite a bit.
This is what it
means,
like a bad one. Not
it's
good.
Kind of like what?
Okay.
So anyway, those are the two things that I saw.
Man, I saw that in my vision, in my heavenly vision. Wow.
Mushroom cloud?
Yeah, it was happening in Texas, I remember. Yeah.
I really wonder about that.
Yeah. I saw very clear.
Concerning.
I saw from two angles. I saw from above.
As you were looking down.
And then on the ground in the distance. I think I was standing in the. I would not see the East Coast, but maybe on the, I don't know, as a very plain, on the ground, but it was not desert plain, but it is east side basically, east side, north, facing north. I saw this thing came from south there, moved to the north, and the impact I literally felt in my vision how the nuclear bomb supposed to impact every bit of it.
Wow.
And it was an amazing experience because I never had such, devastation going on. So, because the first portion of the vision saw the mighty storm go through the mountain Mississippi, smashed everything, with the flood, with the wind, everything. That was very, very distressful because everything coming the way just smashed it off, so. Then this one comes, I saw the bomb took off. And I can see how big it is. It was huge, huge, like half heaven, that kind of thing. Then suddenly I was standing on the ground, which I shared in that location, and it came, the impact, I can feel the ground buckling, buckling like waves, so. And I see this wave like a ocean waves, just buckling forward, so. And then like a mountain high, so. And then suddenly the impact freed me. You don't think you can see ahead in the distance, but the impact actually is a sound, like this, straight forward. That sound, I feel that literally go through my body. and go around. Then this one is up to down, like we use this disruption. The first is the straightforward impact, then this buckling impact. Yeah, I know that the first impact only caused less damage, but the second impact on the devastated everything's away. So, well, I don't know that this two
Was the second
regions.
impact a natural result? You think it was,
Because the first one I saw turned out to be Katrina, was interpreted as a Katrina. That's when the gentleman, who owned tea house, God called him to clean up I was living with you guys, so remember that? So clean up his schedule. Say, hey, God called me to drop all my schedule to interpret your visions. I said, who are you? And dreams, who are you? Oh, you don't know me. My name is this. And God told me how vision, dreams, you don't understand. And told me to clean my schedule and call you to interpret your vision, dreams. I said, what in the world? Who are you? So how you know I have vision, dreams? So I'm ready to give up. So, and that's what happened. Then he told me, oh, that's a Katrina. I said, are you sure? So, oh yeah, that's New Orleans with Delaware City. So, but I don't think he's excited with the first one. I don't think he taking into account the So I don't know the nature. Later years I began to pray to God. I'm sorry to drag along with it, and maybe this worth to record. The Lord revealed to me the natural comes first and the spiritual. Then he said the first one, the natural is in the south, and he said it's the exposure of the charismatic movement. The prophetic movement, the prophetic, the Yiddish word is the prophetic movement. Then, uncannily, few years later, the Lakeland revival started, and it caused such power to the charismatic movement, right? So, it's all prophet, so-called there's prophetic circles, right? I think Bob Jones, he was getting all those things, so. He said, "This is he's clean up the trash almost, expose the trash. I mean, this bad stuff. I mean, not necessarily people bad. I'm talking about this whole thing is smelly, So he used the flood, the wind, to clean up, expose it. Then he said, the next one, you might want to hear this one. He said, the next one is I'm going to shake up the apostle ministry. So then I understood, that's one of the reasons why I leave Texas, So the Lord said, I'm going to start in Texas to shake up and expose the so-called apostle ministry. And that time I'm pretty scary for me, because I don't know what that means, So my idea of prophetic and apostle is still, there's good things, going on, in the body of Christ. Then the Lord said, when I've done this, I'm going to produce a new people, and I'm going to have the new fivefold come around. I'm going to restore the authenticity,
austerity,
authenticity of apostolic ministry and prophetic ministry, and it's going to become one, So I see. I mean, that time it's basically in our modern day that going to be the total exposure, humiliation, charismatic movement in a sense, So more concentrate on that. But here we are. I think John it's interesting, So. I don't know what those means. I think it's going to accompanied by natural disaster first. Then, that's the time I heard the word under to me by the Lord, a voice like thunder. Heard like thunder. 3 ends. While he's talking about judgment is on this. I don't know what's exactly under, but it was like thunders, It was was a unique experience because the first time I saw anything like that. So I was literally don't know what I'm doing. So, was up looking down. So, and so I began to come back. I lost control of my body. I remember I getting pointing everybody the seat and said, you not be part, you not be part. We're talking about a great movement, God, a revival, God.
Hey, Carol, how you doing?
Yeah.